Hi, my name is Felicia Penner, and I'm going to show you the pre-trip for Truck Trailer Pro in Ohio. So follow me. First of all, before you even get into the truck, there's three items you need to have: your driver's license, your permit, and your DOT. So we're going to start with an in-cab air loss test. Come on in and follow me. Yes, on your pre-trip, you'll get a sheet of paper like this. It's a checklist. You can't have anything on it, and you pass your pre-trip with 32 points. These on this line and this aisle here is everything that you need to talk about in your exam for Class A. There's Class B and more here, but Class A is here. And you can take this with you. You need your driver's license, you need your permit, and your DOT. So follow me inside for an in-cab and air loss test. On our way in, remember, 3 points of contact. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, and your hand 3. Always 3 points of contact. Let's go in and do an air loss and brake check. We're going to start with a brake test, and then we're going to end with the air loss test. Now, if you make a mistake, you start from the beginning. You start all over again. You can make a mistake 2 times, and you can start from the beginning. So let's do a safe start. I'm going to turn my key 1 time. My truck is in neutral. My brakes are set. I'm going to start the truck. Now, my air pressure right now is at 100. What we're going to do is we're going to give it some fuel between 10 and 15 RPMs. Bring the air pressure up until the governor spits. And if you don't know what that means, that's when it's so full of air it won't hold anymore, and it has a and it spits back out. So we raise our air pressure up. Give it between 10 and 15 until the governor spits. 10 and 15 RPMs. It's going to take it well past 120, but that's good because we're going to need that later on for our hair loss test. So listen, and you hear the spit of air. Your governor spit, it's at its maximum air, which is at right now about 130. So our first brake check, we're going to check our tractor brake. So I'm going to put my foot on the brake, put it in drive, release the trailer. Instructor, I'm checking the tractor brake. Take my foot off the brake, give it a little fuel. Foot back on the brake. My tractor brake is held. Now I'm going to check my trailer brake. Pull out on the trailer brake. Push in on the tractor brake. I'm still in gear. Take my foot off the brake. Little bit of fuel. Instructor, my trailer brake held. Now I'm going to test my service brake. My foot is on the service brake right now. I'm going to release both the tractor and the trailer brake. I'm still in gear. I'm going to roll forward. Stop. Instructor, my service brake held, and my truck didn't pull to the left or to the right. Now this is the part you have to make sure you're on level ground and you're not rolling because we're about to put it in neutral. Slowly take our foot off of the brake, and we have no brakes. Both of them are pushed in, and we're in neutral, and we're not rolling. Now we have to build our air pressure up for our air loss test, our air loss brake test. Once again, we're going to build our air pressure up until the governor spits, until we hear it spit. We're building the fuel, 10 to 15 RPMs. I'm listening. The governor is spit. The air pressure now is 130. Okay? Then we grab we tell the instructor, my air pressure is at 130. This is where you grab your key, one click to the left to turn it off. One click to the right to turn it back on. When you turn it back on, you should have everything come on your dash, right? Then you say, my feet are flat on the ground. Instructor, with my foot on the brake, I will not lose 4 psi in 1 minute. Will you time me? When they say yes, you put your foot on the brake and hold it. You hold it until the instructor says 1 minute is up. When they say 1 minute is up, you take your foot off the brake. Instructor, I did not lose 4 psi in 1 minute. The next step, I will pump the brake until my low pressure alarm and buzzer comes on at approximately 55 psi, right around 55 psi. And pump your brake. My alarm and buzzer is on at approximately 55 psi. Now I will pump the brakes once again until both valves pop out, approximately 40 psi, or actually between 20 and 40 psi. And I'm gonna both my valves popped out at approximately 40 psi. I'm going to turn the key off, one click. This concludes my air loss brake test. Now I'm going into my in-cab. Seatbelt, not cut or frayed, latches securely. My safety equipment. I have a 10 BC fire extinguisher, fully charged, securely mounted. And I have 3 reflective triangles behind the seat. My truck runs on circuit breakers. Okay? Now I will do a safe start once again. Turn my key one time. My ABS comes on and it goes off. My truck is in neutral. My brakes are set. I'm gonna start the truck. I'm watching my gauges, but I don't have to say anything about the gauges. My DEF, if I had DEF, that would be the only thing I say, that my DEF is at the proper level. Then I go all the way to the right. My defrost and heat, I would turn my blower on. My defrost and heat. My defrost is working. My heat is working. I will come around to my city horn. It is working. My air horn, it is working. Now we'll go straight to my indicators. My left turn indicator works. My right turn indicator works. My emergency flashers or four-way indicators are working. I'm going to turn my low beams on. And my high beam indicator. My high beam indicator is working. Okay? After that, I'm going to press this button on the end. My windshield wipers and washer fluid are both working. My windshield wiper blades are securely mounted, not cracked or broken. They're tight against the windshield. My windshield, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. It has no illegal stickers. And my mirrors are securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and they're adjusted towards the driver. The next step I would do is I would ask my examiner to go to the back of the truck to check my lights. They would go to the back of the tractor, all the way to the back, and I would ask them to check my lights, the left and the right side. I would start with left turn signal, and they would give me a thumbs up. Right turn signal, they would do the same. Four-way flashers or emergency flashers, and because I left my low beams on, I could say, my tail lights are on, and I press my brakes. My brake lights are working, they'll give me a thumbs up. And my clearance lights are working. And that's it of the lights in the back. Then I would send my examiner to the front. As I go to the front, we're going to go through this again. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Emergency flashers. My low beams are on. My high beams are working. And my clearance lights are on. Now we're going to go outside and turn our truck off, turn our lights off. We're going to go outside for a pre-trip. Remember, once again, when you exit the truck, you exit facing the truck, 3 points of contact. As you exit the truck, lift the lock on your hood on this side, because you're going to go around, you're going to have to lift the hood. You have 3 L's in the front. Your lights, your leaning, and your leaks. There's no leaks. The truck is not leaning left to right. And my lights, my clearance lights and turn signals are amber in color. Securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not missing any lenses. Headlight, clear in color. Securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not missing any lenses. Then we're going to walk around to the passenger side of the vehicle. We're going to lift this and lift the hood. On the passenger side, all my hoses, all my wires, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not leaking, and there's no grease or oil that I can see. Right now we're going to go around to the driver's side. All my hoses, all my wires, I would check the same as the passenger side. Okay? Now we're going to do what I call a letter Z to make sure we get everything on the driver's side of the vehicle. We're going to start with the oil. My oil is between add and full, and it is not leaking. My coolant reservoir, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not leaking, and it is between add and full. Then I'm going to drop all the way down here to my power steering reservoir. My power steering reservoir is securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not leaking, and it is between add and full. All my hoses are tight and they're not leaking. Steering gearbox, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. All my hoses are tight and they are also not leaking. The 5 parts of my steering: steering shaft, pitman arm, drag link, steering knuckle, tie rod. They're all securely mounted, not cracked or broken. I'm going to drop down to my suspension. Spring mount front and back, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. Leaf springs, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. Shock absorber, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not leaking. I'm going to move my way out towards the tire. Brake hose, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not leaking. All my connections are tight. Inside my tire is my drum, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. There's no oil or grease to indicate an inner seal leak. My tires, in and out. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts. They're evenly worn, no separation. No less than 4/30 seconds on tread depth. My rims, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. No illegal welds. Lug nuts, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. And they're all there. There's none missing. There's no rust trails, and there's no shiny threads to indicate that they're loose. Hub seals, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and they're not leaking. Now we're going to walk down towards the back of the trailer. Mirror bracket, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. All the bolts are there. Fuel tank, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. There's no holes and it's not leaking. Fuel tank cap, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not leaking, and there's a rubber seal underneath the fuel tank cap. batteries and battery box. Securely mounted, not cracked or broken. The cables inside are not corroded or missing. My frame, securely mounted, not cracked or broken or twisted. Now we're going to the airlines. My airlines, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. They're attached to the back of the tractor and the front of the trailer with the glad hands. The glad hands securely mounted, not cracked or broken or leaking. This is your electrical line. It's always green. Securely mounted, not cut or frayed. It's attached also to the back of the tractor in front of the trailer, and it has safety latches, which are securely mounted, not cracked or broken. We're going to drop down now to our fifth wheel. This is the trailer apron. The trailer apron is securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and there's no holes. There's also no gap between the trailer apron and the fifth wheel. This is your fifth wheel, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and it is properly greased. Your release arm, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. It's in the lock position. Inside the fifth wheel is a kingpin shank, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. In front of the kingpin shank is your locking jaws, which are securely mounted, not cracked or broken. We're going to go down here to our airbags and airbag mounts, which are right here. Here's your airbag, and your airbag mounts are top and bottom. They're securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not leaking. The back of the tractor has lights. They're red in color, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not missing any lenses. Now, as you work your way out, you have your trailer frame, which is securely mounted, not cracked or broken. No missing cross members. No holes in the floor. Your DOT tape here and here, securely mounted, not cut and not peeling. Back here we have your landing gear, which is securely mounted, not cracked or broken. Your pads are fully raised, or feet are fully raised, and handles in a secure position. While I'm at the side of my truck and trailer, I'm going to mention my side lights. On the front of the truck, I just happen to know, you have a turn signal. So your turn signal, your clearance lights, which are at the top, and your ABS light, which is in the back. They're all amber in color, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not missing any lenses. Your marker light, which is the red one all the way in the back, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not missing any lenses. So follow me around to the back of the truck. And we're going to talk about our clearance lights, tail lights, and back lights are all red in color, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, not missing any lenses. And that's it of the new pre-trip. Good luck, you guys. You get 32 points to pass. And if you do it as well as I did it, and you've got your checklist to go by, you should pass. Good luck. Remember, you have a checklist. You can carry it with you. You can go by it. You can't mark on it, but if you go in order, you should be able to see everything that you need and not miss anything. So once again, good luck, you guys.